In this PHP practical, we will be taking a number from the user and checking whether that number is prime or no. So, what we will do over here is we will create a form. In the form, as we all know, we need two attributes at least. So that is method is equal to post and action is equal to name of your PHP file. In this case, I am going to name the file as prime.php. Now inside the opening closing form tag, I will have enter number, only single input. Now input type is equal to text. You can give number here also. Name attribute has to be provided, so I am writing num over here, and then a button. So what is the code for button? It is input type is equal to submit, and value is what you want to be displayed on the button. So I want to display check prime or not. That's it. I am just giving BR over here so that the button comes on the next line and there is some gap. I've already closed the form tag. Let us save this code. I am saving this code in my VAD project folder. We all know it is in www, which is in WAMP in C drive. So this is a HTML file, obviously with extension HTML. I am giving the name as prime.html. So I am saving it. I'll create a new window because I need it for my PHP code. Now PHP code starts with angle bracket question mark PHP and ends with question mark angle bracket. Now here we need to fetch the number that the user has entered in this field. So how to do that? First of all, declare a variable. I am declaring the variable as num equal to type conversion has to be done because the type that this particular field is going to return is going to be string. We want it to be integer. So $_post in caps. Now in single inverted commas, I'll write num because that is what I have written in the name field over here. Now once that is done, I can start my code. So I'm declaring a flag variable and I'm initializing it to 0. Now this code is quite similar to what we had done in JavaScript. The major difference in JavaScript, we were trying to print all the prime numbers between 1 to 100. Here we are just checking whether a given number is prime or no. So that second for loop only will come, the first for loop, the bigger for loop will not come here now. So let us have the for loop. So for $i is equal to 2. No point in checking with 1 because any number is by default divisible by 1. So $i is less than or equal to num divided by 2, because see, if I am checking for a number, let's say 9, then obviously 9 divided by 5 and 9 divided by 6, there's no point in checking it. So half the number only you check till, okay. Then $i++, don't forget to write $num over here. Now inside the for loop, obviously I'll be checking whether the things are completely divisible or no. So to check for that, we have $num modulus $i and the answer must be equal to 0. Only then the divisibility is complete. If this is the case, then I'll set my flag variable to 1, indicating that this number is not a prime number. And I will break out of the loop. When I break out of the loop, I come outside the for loop. Not only outside the if but also outside the for loop. So here I'll check my flag. If the number is not prime, then obviously flag will be set to 1. And if the number is prime, then flag will not be set to 1, it will be still 0. So if $flag equal to 0, then I will write echo $num dot is a prime number. Otherwise, in the else part, I'll write, I'm just copying for quick access, that's it. $num is not a prime number. That's it for this code. I'll save it very quickly as a PHP file, so I need to select all files, and it is prime.php because I have given that name over here. So I'll just save it. Hopefully there are no errors in it. In case there are any errors, we will always solve it. So let us execute it. Refresh WAD projects. You will see prime.php and prime.html.html. First let us execute the HTML file. I am entering the number as 9. Check prime or not. 9 is not a prime number. Obviously 9 is divisible by 3. Let us try for 19 now. 19 is a prime number. 19 is not divisible by anything. That's it for this practical. Thank you.